Yo, what is going on, my friends? Welcome back. My name is Charles, and today we are going to be talking about my fall winter shoe rotation. This is not going to be a shoe collection video because that would be 3 hours long. I have far too many pieces of footwear. I don't need all of it. It's just the nature of doing this for a living. And unfortunately for my closet, that's just the way it is. Instead, what I'll be doing is going over the footwear that I use the most and that I enjoy the most. This is the things that I rotate through and I use almost every single day. They excite me, they're my style, and I get a lot of use out of them. So hopefully you find something in this video that maybe resonates with you, or perhaps you have some of these yourself. Also, comment your favorite shoes down below. And if you're not already subscribed, please just click the button. Come on, dude, it helps so much. But yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we do, I'm actually getting pretty good at latte art. I don't know if you guys saw that at the beginning of the video, but goddamn, bro, I'm improving. That's what happens when you do things over and over and over and over. Okay, let's get into it. So this is probably the pair of shoes that I wear the most. Now, I want to be a fashion guy so bad. I want to be a loafer and our Legacy Cameon guy so bad, and we'll talk about that later in the video. But I just cannot resist a cozy pair of sneakers. So the first pair is my favorite pair of shoes I've ever owned. And these are from Buxton. These are the Wilson sneaker, and I got them in the leopard print. They are absolutely stunning. Now they're made to look beat up. They kind of come like this, although I've added a little bit of my own scuffs to them. I do clean them periodically because I prefer when they look nice and clean. But I will say, as far as quality goes, these have really left me with nothing to desire. Like, they are perfect. They're built so well. You can just feel the quality of them. I did have to break them in a little bit. I got blisters on the back of my feet when I first got them. I love how they have the Buxton sort of branding on the back of each foot. They kind of go with everything. You can just, they're so fun. You can just wear them with anything and people are like, oh, you're quirky. So that's why I love these. They also have pink mohair laces that I will swap out shortly. Once I'm ready to clean these ones. I apologize about the light in here. This time of year is actually brutal. The sun is like at eye level and the clouds over the water come and go every 30 seconds. So my camera is like, oh my God, it's too bright. And oh my God, I can't see. Like, look at this. I literally want to move because of this. I think I can't take it. I film every single day and this is a nightmare. It's brutal for me. Anyways, okay. The next pair of shoes, these are something that I'm so happy I love because I was like influenced when I first saw these. They were like right up my alley. And I was worried that, you know, like I was just gonna buy them and I wasn't actually gonna like them and I just wanted them because they were cool. And I'm happy to say that I'm thrilled to own these and I wear them all the damn time. And that is my Maison Margiela tabby boots with, I think, the 1.5 inch heel. These things are beautiful. They're so soft and supple. I love how they like close. It just feels very simple and very minimal. These are surprisingly comfortable. You would think having your toe in here is uncomfortable, but your big toe being isolated from the rest, it's kind of like it's being hugged all day. And it's actually really cozy. There's nothing digging into your feet. You're not gonna get blisters in between your toes unless maybe you walk a marathon in these things. I just think they add such a good amount of interest to any outfit. They're like simple and understated, but they also have their own personality. So when you see them, it's a little bit out of the box and it just adds a little bit of interest to your feet. But the main thing is just how cozy they are. They give you a little bit of height and they're so comfortable. Like, you don't have to, you know how they say beauty is pain? It's not with these. These are actually like ridiculously comfortable for a pair of boots. So I love these ones. While we're talking about boots, I got a new pair of boots that I absolutely love, and these are sort of like Tim's, but they're not. These are Birkenstocks, and they're so fucking sick. I'll put this all in the description of the video for you, but this is beautiful suede leather. They're really, really comfortable. If you've ever worn Birkenstock clogs before, you know how like the arch is like really pronounced and it sort of like puts your foot in the right shape and just really cozy? This is the same thing. I love these. I think they're so comfortable and they're really like cool. They're kind of like rugged and just, I don't know, like they're not Timberlands, but they sort of give off that vibe. So you can dress these in like any way that you want. And I'm really enjoying wearing these right now. If anybody has any tips how to get water spots off of suede, please do let me know because I did not treat these and I do not know how to really care for suede boots. So comment that down below because I don't want these to like look bad. And it's already happening. I've only worn them like 5 times, but love, love, love. All right, this next pair of boots, I mentioned it in the intro. I don't think I regret buying these, but I'm like, I definitely bought into the hype. and they're cool, but I don't think I would buy them again, and I don't necessarily think they're worth it. And that is the Legacy Cameon boot. Now, I'm not trying to be a contrarian here. Like, these are beautiful and I love when other people wear them. I just don't think they're my style. Like, they're a little too wide and like a little too biker. And I think I just associate them with like a specific aesthetic that like doesn't necessarily resonate with my personal style anymore. I would much rather like a simple sort of cowboy boot or something with more of a pointy toe, something with a little bit more edge to it than these. But if you're looking for a great like everyday boot that's sleek, like I could see why these are a good option for you. But I just think that like for the money, there's like so many better things out there. Like I would rather spend $2,000 on something like this personally than $800 on something like this, because this is unique, it's exciting, it's comfortable, and this is something I actually will now know that I get the use out of it. But this one, like I'm just using it less and less as time goes on, unfortunately. So yeah, these are in my collection, but not necessarily a huge staple in my rotation. I'm a big Puma sneaker guy, so it's gonna be no surprise that the next few are Puma, but this pair is one of my favorites. It is this blue suede Speed Cat, and it is absolutely stunning. You can't go wrong with Speed Cats. They're like $120, $130 Canadian. They're dirt cheap. They're super comfortable, and I think they just look incredible. So this is one of my favorite pairs. One of my favorite colorways. I think these are stunning. Also, another pair I get an insane amount of use of are the A$AP Rocky and Puma collab. I just love that these come already busted and like worn in, and they just kind of go with everything. These are very casual, like relaxed sneaker when you're not really thinking about your outfit too much. Like these kind of just go with everything. These are amazing, and I just noticed that I get a lot of use out of these myself. Like I always wear these, I always reach for them, I love them. Another pair of Pumas that I just picked up are the Puma H Street, but this is like their fall version. So I have them in like the black suede here, and these are really cool. Again, very, very casual. These just kind of feel like nothing when you're wearing them. So if you're looking for like a simple, just walking around shoe with like, that like isn't too loud, I think these are great. So if I want like a darker shoe on my foot, I will definitely reach for these. I've been wearing them quite often and I'm really enjoying them. Sorry for the lighting as well. All right, this next pair is my favorite pair of loafers I think I've ever owned. And these are actually a collab between Madewell and GH Bass. These are the GH Bass Weejuns with the tassels on them, and I just think they're perfect. My dad used to wear stuff like this all the time growing up. I actually took this from my dad's closet, this little shoe thing, and he used to have a collection of tassel loafers. Now, we're not the same size foot, unfortunately, because I would have just stolen his, but they all look like this, and I think the Weejun is a very timeless silhouette, so I reach for these all the time whenever I want to wear a loafer. These are the ones that I pick up. I like just how timeless they are, and again, they go with everything. So these are my babies. All right, now I wish I had a pair of Birkenstocks to show you, but unfortunately I don't. I haven't repurchased them in so long, and I don't even know why. I think I want to get them in person because I know the leather can be inconsistent. Instead, for clogs, I'm wearing these. These are from a brand called Graf Lands, and I don't know anything. They make like kitchen placemats and coasters and stuff and blankets all out of this sort of felt material. They sent me these like 2 years ago. So these are just kind of like my walking the dog out front or like running down to get the mail kind of slides or slippers. They're beaten up, but I do love them and I still get like a ton of use out of them. I would prefer a Birkenstock, to be honest with you, but these are unique and I've never really seen anybody with like a gray clog like this. So I kind of enjoy them, but again, I would prefer a Birkenstock. Although I don't have them now, I will be picking them up soon. So these are getting a decent amount of use, as you can probably tell. And I think it's really important to have clogs in your rotation because you do need something that you can just slip on. So for me, that's what these are at the moment. However, I have another pair of like clogs or slip-on shoes that I absolutely adore for this time of year. I used these last year and beat the hell out of them. And I'm gonna clean them because they need it, but I'm still gonna wear the crap out of them. And these are the Canada Goose, like fleece fluffy clogs. I don't even know what these are called. I'll link it down below. Bro, these are so sick. Look how cozy these are. They definitely need a bit of a clean, which I will get to. And they are women's. I got the biggest size they offer. These are like sick, dude. I love these. I love a casual, lazy piece of footwear. I don't know what size these are. I got a European 43, so that is my shoe size. But yeah, these are incredible and I love them. I think they're really expensive, so like be careful buying shit like this. Go try them on if you can, because you have to love it. You have to love it at like, I think $450, but I do love it. And I just can't wait to continue wearing them throughout the fall, winter. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. This isn't like the most insane, expansive like shoe rotation or collection video. I just wanted to keep this honest. I want to show you what like I'm actually using. And I think I've curated a good rotation of footwear that really is aligned with who I am and what I like to wear. These are the things that I use all the time. Like I love these shoes. I wear them all the time. I probably have 60 more pairs of shoes in my house. I'm not even kidding. And I will wear these all 10 times over before I even touch another pair. So that's why they're in the video, and it's probably about time that I donate some other pairs of shoes, to be honest. I've actually sold a lot recently at some consignment stores. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think, and let me know what you're wearing. I love checking out new like things. I don't really have too much time to browse the shops these days, so I don't necessarily know like what's popular or what's in style or what's coming out. This is just what I have and just what I like. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, dude. I love you. And if you haven't subscribed, bro, like please do. Like please, 70% of the people who watch don't subscribe. That means like if I get 100,000 views on this video, which would be great, 70,000 people who watch it don't click the button. Do you know how life-changing that is for creators like us, dude? Like, it's insane. Anyway, I'm not gonna like beg. Like I don't need you guys like hating me because I'm begging, but like you have to ask for things in life too. Like you can't be afraid, you know, like the squeaky wheel gets the grease or whatever. So I'm over here saying, yo, I love you and I want to put out more videos and I want to keep this growing and building, and I just need a little bit of help. That's all. Okay. Thank you for watching. You guys are the best, and I'll see you next time. Peace.